All right, we are sweating it out using sandbags. Of course, we have fitness expert Sam Reyna from Gold's Gym showing us some upper body workouts in this morning's Get Fit with Fox. You brought the bag of sand.
Yes, yes.
It's got a lot of handles on it, and it may look intimidating when you see it, but I mean, it just says sandbag on it.
Yeah, so like you mentioned, there are a bunch of different handles, different grips, different things you can do with them. But yeah, there's different weights, different sizes, different shapes, like all these tons of things. But they are really good because, as we were kind of talking about, the weight in here actually like shifts around, so it kind of forces you to stabilize everything.
Which means
so you have a lot going on
that you normally don't typically use or think you use.
Exactly.
Now you're going to be doing stuff with a 22-pound bag.
Yes. So this is one of the lighter ones that we have. We go like. The ones I have go all the way up to 60. So like you can get pretty good workouts here.
Whenever I see these things, I always think of like Sopranos and like the mob. And like how do you get it, because just a body is heavy. So in order to get that in your trunk, you need to work out somehow. So these guys must be working out with the sandbags. We get a 120-pound bag.
Yeah, exactly. But there are tons of things you can do here.
Okay.
Some different upper body workouts. The first one's gonna be 3 different movements.
All right.
So you're gonna start here. You're just gonna curl up. Press it overhead. Once you're overhead, keep those elbows tucked in, all the way back.
Triceps, shoulders, biceps, a whole upper body.
Exactly,
right there.
entire upper body, all the way back down, and then back up. Press overhead, triceps, back up.
When you're working with your clients, how many times do you do that? Would you want to tell them to do, okay, 8 to 10 times, 15?
15's ideal, especially like with something like this. I would try to go for 20 if you can.
Okay.
Get a little bit of extra work, but 15 is pretty good. And then you can even go hit that back, bend over here, pull this straight back in. Do that about 15 times, or if you want to make it a little harder, single arm.
Single arms, okay.
So just one arm here, pull all the way in, keep that
isolating
elbow
the whole
tucked
upper
in.
body, back, shoulders here.
Exactly. Okay. Keep that back nice and straight.
Lower back.
And then switch here, and then pull straight up. Really hard one. The next one's kind of fun. Got a lot going on though.
He's smiling, whenever that means he possibly hurt himself. That's basically what that means. Right.
So I'm gonna be on the ground here.
Okay.
What we're gonna do is work our chest, work your shoulders and your back.
Okay.
So you're gonna come here. You're gonna go into a push-up.
Push-up.
Once you come up, grab this bag, pull it through to the side, push up, grab the bag, pull it back. So you're gonna do that about 10 times, 20 push-ups total. So that can definitely get pretty tiring after a while.
Especially just doing the push-ups, but then you're stepping that up and
exactly, the push-ups, pulling through, you got the back, shoulders, all of it.
You're trying to stabilize too, your core.
Exactly, got your core, tons of things going on.
Just 3 exercises right there with the body. I mean, the sandbag right there. Sam's got that covered for us right there.
Not the body.
Well, burpees are the other thing that's like the perfect exercise, and that was created in the prison, right? So, I mean, cell workouts right there, and that's the burpee right there. My goodness. All right, so great ways to stay in shape, whether there's a body involved or not. Let's go over to Jonathan Myers and talk about this. Inside with some AC today, right? If you're going to do some of these workouts.
Yeah, Tom, showing your Philly roots there.
Hey, yo, how you doing, huh?
Bodies. All right, anyway, we got a marginal risk of severe weather for today. The entire...
With Fox is sponsored by Gold's Gym.
Oh, well, of course, we are sweating it out using sandbags this morning. Fitness expert Sam Reyna is from Gold's Gym, and he's here to show us lower body workouts this morning. And you're doing it with something that when you walk into the gym, you may say, what are all that stuff for? The balls and all those things. Well, Sam brought one of those things from the stuff pile.
Exactly, yes.
Use. And when I first see it, you're like, oh, it's light purple, black. It can't be that big of a deal. You go over to pick it up, and then you're like, whoa.
Yeah, the weight's all shifting around, makes it really hard.
So you're going, okay, why would I use this, and what can I use this for? And now you're trying to get this sand back in the middle.
Yeah, trying to get it back in and get it balanced and everything, and keeping it balanced while you're working out. Super tough.
You were showing us some workouts for the upper body earlier. We did back, shoulders. I mean, just 3 simple steps going through that, and that's an upper body workout. Perfect for it. Using that, trying to keep the sand in the right spot without hitting your head.
Yes, exactly.
Now we're going to working the lower body.
Yep. Right? Okay. And like I said, this one's about 22 pounds, but they go like way super heavy, way super light. So with these, obviously the lower body is a little stronger, so you can go heavier. But what we're gonna start with, just your basic squat. So you're just gonna hold it right on your shoulders here. Gonna come here, squat all the way down and back up.
Squatting all the way down and making sure that your knees are staying. You're at 90, but it's almost like you're sitting on an imaginary seat there.
Exactly, So, and that's a very common thing is to put like a box or like a chair underneath you. So you know you're going down, touch that chair, and come back up.
Especially if you haven't tried this before, that is a great one. And it's a little safety thing to realize
Exactly.
how far I remember working with a trainer like yourself, and he said, all right, watch this. And I did my squat, and he's like, you need to keep going down.
Hold on one second.
Like,
Exactly.
all right, I wasn't going down far enough.
Trust me, it's super common.
Yeah.
Another good one, though, since squats obviously work the front of that leg there, we're going to hit our hamstrings, hit that back of the leg. So we're going to keep it around our shoulders here, have a nice little soft bend in those knees, and you're just going to lean forward at your hips all the way down and pull back up. Really, really hard, especially if you have tight hamstrings, so make sure you're nice and...
Start off with really low weight on this one?
Exactly. Make sure you're nice and warmed up as well.
Gotcha.
Another good one. So this one's going to engage our core a little bit as well. What we're going to do, hold the bag here. We're going to lunge forward. As we lunge, we're going to twist the bag to the side that we step with and come back up. Step on the other side.
Now, do you want some of your clients doing the same side 10 times 10 to 12 to 15 reps, or do you want to alternate back and forth?
So with things like these, alternate back and forth. That way you do have a little bit of rest in between, and you're not overworking yourself.
Perfect. All right, one more tool in the gym that we go by, and we're like, what is that for? There you go. And if you haven't picked one of these up, stop by. When you see that pile of stuff, pick one of these sandbags up. You'll see where the feel is. It's not as easy as it looks right there. Thank you, Sam. We appreciate that one.
Of course,
we have another day of high temperature. Jonathan Myers.